Is Mr. Dan Leahy, a faculty at Evergreen State College and an activist in the environmental community. Dan, come on up and say hello.
Hi everybody, my name is Dan Leahy. I live on the west side. I'm George's neighbor. Actually, one of the very first persons I ever became familiar with was George Barner in 1984 when I came here as a new faculty member for the Evergreen State College. And I needed a book bag in order to get all my books to Evergreen, and I went to an auction for George and I got this huge book bag, and I had it for many years since then. So I've known George quite a long time, and also appreciated his attachment to Thurston County and our community. For the last 2 years, I've been working to stop all the oil trains and oil terminals that are coming into the Vancouver, to Grays Harbor, and to all the refineries north of us. And you're very welcome. It's a great campaign, and there's lots of people involved in that. But sometimes it's been difficult to get local elected officials involved in it. So I drafted up a resolution. I took it down to George's mailbox, and I put it in his mailbox and said, "Why don't you introduce this thing?" And it was a resolution opposing the oil trains moving through our county to Grays Harbor. And it was a resolution opposing the terminals that they plan to build at Grays Harbor, which is 3 oil terminals. And George called me up and said, "Well, Dan, I'll consider this, but there's something wrong with this. I want you to, change it in some way." So he came to my house and he said, "One of the things wrong with this is that there's no statement about Native American communities in this resolution, because the Chehalis River is threatened by these oil trains, and the Native American communities have to be in this resolution." So I redrafted it. George took it down with the support of Sue Gunn, Commissioner Sue Gunn. They passed that resolution, and it's the only resolution. It's the only resolution in this state passed by a port. There's something like 54 ports in this state. And our state's the only state in the U.S. in which you can elect your port commissioners. Do you realize that? It's the only one. Every port district you can elect commissioners to in this state. Every other state's an authority. It's appointed by somebody. So we have a real opportunity to support people like George and Zita. Actually, we can turn this port around this election if we elect both these people. It's the only one that's possible. There's a couple other things I want to mention about George. We've got community leaders from around the state to send a letter to Governor Inslee saying that he has the executive authority to stop a lot of these terminals. He can actually stop them by taking executive action. George Barner was the only elected port commissioner in the state that signed on to that thing. Just recently, community groups wanted 120 days to review a 3,600-page environmental impact statement for the terminals at Grays Harbor. They wanted to make a statement to the Director of Ecology Bellin, to Inslee and others, saying we need more time. So they're asking for a 120-day public comment period. Again, the only commissioner in the state of Washington to sign that thing was Commissioner George Barner. I think we have a real treasure here. Not only, is he someone that speaks for everyone, but he's someone who actually takes action and puts his name down for it. So please put your money in, put your signs up, and encourage people to vote for this person. He's a great guy. Thank you.
Well, I think